Violent Delights. A short story by Warmonger. A bluish haze enveloped the blackened ruins of the old Militarum segmentum compound. Ganner's crew worked in silence, moving heavy crates into an old banged-up Goliath-class semi-truck. The air was thick. It had taken months to set up the black market contacts through Swarm. But the highly volatile material in the red barrels had been worth the wait. Ganner was pleased with himself. A shame that Nasser wasn't here to enjoy the moment. The dirty, pox-ridden Tau scum would pay in due time. He shuddered thinking about the relentless blue rays cutting through his brother's flesh, splashing chunks of gore all over the place. On the children's sacred spirit, the invaders would suffer for that slight to the brood. He would... Wait, something is wrong. Heretics! The psychic sensation was acute and immediately ripped Ganner from his fantasies of revenge. His beloved pure-strained son, prowling the perimeter of the loading zone, was in no doubt. Everybody moved as one. His mind raced and sent commands in every direction. Weapons, positions. He quickly changed into the series of hisses and snarls his band usually used in combat. They were as one, his children. Dryfoos, groused, suppress those bastards. Everything exploded in action. From seemingly nowhere, figures appeared all over the perimeter, spouting red lust fire and shouting brisk commands. He could feel his children move on the flank. Both of them, quick and deadly. Dreyfus had managed to get his cumbersome seismic cannon trained on the intruders, and was blasting away on a group of figures atop a nearby ruin. The sensation of fangs piercing flesh was a delight, and he could hear the screams of panic far out to the right. Grenade! The concussion of the explosion sent him reeling, but staying on his feet, he began to move forward. They were being overwhelmed. Guardsmen were creeping up on the flank, intensifying their fire. He let his mind slip and went by instinct, charging the nearest soldier with his pick high above his head. He could see the white in the guardsman's eyes as he buried the powered weapon in his skull. His mental connection to Dreyfus and Groust's heavy weapons were gone. Craster and his grenade launcher were gone too. He could hear the roar of heavy flamethrowers and feel the searing pain all over. Another explosion sent out a huge cloud of black smoke, choking the battle zone. And he acted. He turned and rushed back towards the truck. Eldrick had thrown the group icon in the back and was ready in the driver's seat, gassing up the engines. He could see the children slither by on the edge of his vision. The mental command had been understood by all of his men. The limp bodies of the heavy weapons team were being carried back by the Undergast brothers, shotguns slung over their backs. One of them was covered in hideous burns and grimacing in pain. Isak was carrying the last of the black market supplies. The acolyte Yorick covered the retreat with bursts from his autogun. Ganner mounted the gun turret, and while the engine roared up, he sent the pursuing guardsmen ducking for cover with a long volley from the twin-linked autocannon. And then they were gone.